Hello, my name is Kazu. Nice to meet you. This is part of my 365-day daily challenge, speaking English for 30 minutes straight. Sorry, it's been a long time since I did this. I got used to saying this, which is really not good. Again, I skipped several days. I skipped this challenge for several days. By the way, today is day 301. Day 301. Day 301. Okay. 301. Yeah, again, I did this. I stuck it off. Anyway, yeah. Uh, everything it returns to me. What was that? I'm really sleepy now. Yeah, I skipped this challenge for several days, and yeah, I slacked off on doing this challenge, but everything returns to me. Uh, I deserve what I なんだっけ I deserve what I deserve だっけ I deserve what I've done. Something like that. I forgot the saying. But if I skipped this for one day, uh, the date I can complete this challenge postpones one more day. You know what I mean? I'll go get a bottle of water. I'll go get a bottle of water. Water. And actually, I almost skipped this challenge today as well because I'm really sleepy now and I need to wake up early tomorrow because I'm gonna climb a mountain. Tsukuba Mountain. It's a little bit far from here, so I'll I'll take a train, and it takes 1.5 hours. 1.5 hour. Mm. So I need to wake up early, and I was really sleepy, so I almost, this almost slipped my mind. But I remembered this challenge, and I know I already skipped too many days, so I can't skip this anymore. Yeah, actually, the first of all, like I promised I would do this every day, but you know, I already failed that promise. So at least I wanna, you know, do this for 365 days. That's my, you know, that's my current goal. Well, but actually I'm looking forward to climbing the mountain. It's been a long time since I climbed a mountain. How can how can I? Sorry, I farted. Yes, this I wanted to do this. Sorry, I gulped. I hiccuped. No, uh, I exhaled the gas from my stomach. Anyway, I want to talk about the advanced speaking English speaking class this week. I actually did a presentation. I was supposed to do that 2 weeks ago because I slacked off on the class 2 weeks ago, and I was supposed to uh, do my presentation about the habit I want to recommend to everyone. Wasn't, I didn't feel very good uh, uh, on my mental states. Mentally, I didn't feel really good, and kind of, maybe I was easy on myself. That I can I say I got absent for the class? Can I say that? Anyway, yeah, I was absent. I absented. Uh, I lack of uh, English found foundation. Like I don't need the necessary vocabulary or phrases or grammar. I don't know. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this challenge. Anyway, yeah, so I did my presentation. I was supposed to do that 2 weeks ago because, the professor allowed me to do that. Even I was late from other students. And then first, I tried to do I tried to do the presentation about quitting quitting porn, uh, because I've because have I haven't seen porn for a long time, like for 3 weeks, over 3 weeks, and I think uh, it is good for my mental health. But this is just my subjective view. You know, these effects were not proven by academic, you know, things. So I hesitated to show everyone quitting watching porn is good for your mental health, even there is no uh, academic proofs. So I refrained from doing that, and then I changed the topic. Then I asked the ChatGPT. No, I asked Claude whether there is other, habit I can recommend. Actually, I wanted to surprise everyone or enjoy my presentation. So, I wanted to give them a surprise. So I, asked Claude some new and interesting habits recently found. And then it recommended the physiological side to me. It's a kind of meditation. It is a combination of a natural science and meditation, but it is more effective than just a simple meditation. Like I before I answer what is the physiological sigh, do you know why we sigh? There are two main benefits. Uh, there are two bene- there are main there are two main benefits for signing. Signing helps maintain your lungs. I forgot the details, but it has a function to maintain your lungs. And another benefit is a kind of switch of your like mental from tension to calm, from focused to uh, from focused to what was that? Yeah, not focused. So kind of a reset switch. That's why uh, like if you feel stressed or if you know maybe if when you feel stressed, you do a natural sign because naturally you want to switch your mental mood to not stressed one, like calmer one. Yeah, that's what we do. Natural sign. So, what is the physiological sign? It is a combination of a natural sign and meditation. It is. Was was it proved? The experiment. The experiment with 108 people showed how effective it can be. Uh, the some academic group in Stanford University, they did this experiment. There there are 180 there were 108 people, and 108 people were split into four groups. Each group has a different uh, respiration technique, like just a simple meditation in the box something and something, and the physiological sign. And the physiological sign, wind, it improved their mood the most, and they like they right, they reduce they lower their respiration rate the most, and reduces their stress the most. So the physiological sign was the most effective respiration meditation technique. They proved that. So yeah, and what 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 exactly are its benefits? So mentally, it's calmer your mood, and physically lower your respiration rate, and I forgot the last one, but yeah, it has a lot of benefits. Do you know? Do you want to know how to do it? First, inhale through your nose until until your lungs feel full. And after that, a second short inhale through your nose, as if like you take in a little more air into your lungs. And then exhale uh, slowly and fully. Yeah, slowly and fully through your mouth. That's the point. Not only use just your nose, but your mouth. So inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. That's the different, I guess. And maybe the second short inhale too. So repeat the cycle. First, inhale, long inhale, and then short second inhale. Then long exhale through your mouth. Yeah. Maybe if you look up a video of this technique, you can't find it. So maybe it is more, precise. You should watch that. Anyway, yeah, I did the presentation to other students, but you know, their expression, their, how can I say, their their faces. I knew their, faces like uh, they didn't surprise, and maybe they uh, weren't convinced by my recommendation. Yeah, maybe, I like mistook uh, the habit, or, you know, I didn't prepare completely for the presentation. I didn't prepare for the presentation. So, yeah, again, I was easy on myself, but yeah, so that's why they couldn't understand what I said, or just the habit was not the that habit didn't sound, you know, effective or natural. It sounded like a little bit odd to them. That's why I knew their expressions. They, you know, they didn't think it is good. Anyway, yeah, I should have prepared more for the presentation. That was easy on myself. Yeah, anyway, let's correct what I said. This was really long. Correct the transcription of what I said below one by one. It's hot actually. I lost my remote controller of the AC in my room. So I took the remote controller of this room. So that's why there is no remote controller. Can I say remote controller? Like it's too long. I don't want to say that. Anyway, what was I going to say? I'm really sleepy right now. I skipped this challenge for several days. Again, I slacked off on this challenge. Yes, slacked off on this challenge. But it all comes back to me. Yes, 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 yo. It all comes back to me. It all comes back to me. I reap what I sow. I skipped this for one day. The day I com- then the day I complete this challenge gets pushed back by one day. Gets pushed back. It gets pushed back. This challenge gets pushed back. If I skip this challenge for one day, the day I complete this challenge gets pushed back by one day. I'm going to go get a bottle of water. Go get her. Go get her. I'll go get I will get a bottle of water. I'm gonna I'm gonna go get a bottle of water. I'm gonna go. I will go get a bottle of water. I almost skipped this challenge today too because I'm really sleepy right now and I need to wake up early tomorrow because I'm going to climb Mountain Scuba. To climb Mountain Scuba. It takes an hour and a half. 1.5 hours. 1.5 hours. Hours. 1.5 hours. It takes an hour and a half. It takes an hour and a half. I hate English. I almost skipped my line. It almost skipped my mind. It almost slipped my sorry. It almost slipped my mind. Slipped my mind. It almost slipped my mind. It almost slipped my mind. Actually, at first, I promised myself it needs the object. Object. I promised myself that I would do this every day. I would do this every day, but I couldn't. I couldn't. I already, skipped many days. I already broke, fail, broke, break. I already break. I already broke that promise. At least I want to keep doing this until I reach. At least I want to keep doing this until I reach 365 days. It's been a long time since I last climbed a mountain. Yeah, I, you know, go back to the mountain topic. Burped. 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 Yeah, I burped as well. I burped. Burped too. I burped. Yeah, I did. I want to talk about my advanced English speaking class this week. I want to talk about my advanced English speaking class this week. I actually gave a presentation. I gave a presentation. not did. Give a presentation, 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 give a presentation. I was supposed to give it 2 weeks ago. Actually, it's been already 30 minutes. I can, you know, finish it. I was supposed to give it 2 weeks ago because I skipped class 2 weeks ago. I wasn't in a very good mental state. Wasn't feeling very good mentally. In a very good mental state. I wasn't in a very good mental state. I wasn't in a very good mental state. I wasn't feeling very good mentally. Maybe I was too easy on myself. Maybe I was too easy on myself. So from class, I was absent from class. I skipped class. I just skipped class. Yeah, I was absent. I lack ah, so I lack a solid foundation in English. I lack a solid foundation in English. I need to build up my vocabulary. I need to build up my vocabulary, phrases, and grammar. Necessary, you know, necessary vocabulary, phrases, and grammar. The professor allowed me, the professor in the class, in the advanced speaking English class, the professor allowed me to give that presentation, even though I was behind. I was behind the other students. I didn't even think I had a chance. Maybe the professor was really kind, so he gave me a chance to give the presentation. So last week he asked me, do you want to give your presentation? But I didn't prepare for it. So if you give me a chance to give my presentation, I want to do that next week. That's why I was able to give it yesterday. Give it today. Okay, even though I was behind the other student, they already gave their presentations 2 weeks ago, but I had more extra time for preparation, but I didn't prepare enough. That's why I'm too easy on myself. It should have been complete, and I forgave myself, for forgave lazy myself, and not complete myself. That's my life. Anyway, the professor allowed me to give it even though I was behind the other students. They already gave their presentations. At first, I thought about giving my presentation on quitting poem. I thought about giving my presentation on なんだ。on quitting poem. I think it's already been, yeah, 35 minutes. I need to sleep. Yeah, at first I thought about giving my presentation on quitting porn. Okay. Actually, that's the right timing. ChatGPT stopped this, stopped correction. This. How can I say it? めっちゃタイミングがいい。チャット GPT がここで添削をやめてる。で、英語でなんて言うの？ Sorry, I spoke Japanese. This is actually perfect timing. ChatGPT stopped correcting my transcription right here. How natural this English is. This is actually perfect timing to quit. Perfect time to stop. ChatGPT stopped because ChatGPT stopped correcting my transcription right here. Right here. Okay, I want to memorize this sentence. Actually, this is perfect timing to finish this challenge today because ChatGPT also stopped correcting my transcription right here. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye.